Hello everyone. Today we are going to study a new topic, user defined functions in PHP. First of all, what is meaning of function? A function is a block of statements that can be used repeatedly in the program. It will not execute immediately after the page load, but will be executed by a call. That means a function is nothing but a specific instructions, or we can call it as a small program which can be executed repeatedly unless we call it. When we load the page, it does not get executed itself. When that function gets called by the programmer or by the user, then that function gets loaded and can be executed. There are mainly two types of functions. First one is built-in functions and second one is user-defined functions. We already studied some built-in functions last year also and this year also. In PHP, thousands of built-in functions are available. In last lecture, we have studied the string built-in functions like string length, then string word count, string reverse, string position, string replace, substring, string to lower, substring count, uppercase words, trim. All these are the inbuilt functions regarding the string. But besides these string functions, thousands of different type of functions, built-in functions are available in PHP. Today we have to study about the user-defined functions. Now what is meaning of user-defined functions? The functions which are defined by the user and that are not already exist, that functions are known as the user-defined functions. And its syntax is, first of all you have to provide the function, then provide the function name provided by round brackets, then open that function by using the curly opening bracket, provide the code or the block of statement which you want to execute, then end the function by the closing curly bracket. Okay, this is the syntax of the function. Remember one thing, that a function name can start with a letter or underscore. That means while providing the function name, either you can use underscore or a letter, but you cannot use the number. Function names are not case sensitive. That means you can provide here small letters, and while calling that function you can use it in a capital letters also. Let's see a small program. Here first of all PHP is initialized. Then we have provided the function name to specify that it is user defined function. When we use the built-in function, that time we are not providing this word function. We are directly calling that function. But while using the user defined function, we have to provide the word function and then give the function name, that is write message is our function. This is not the reserve word, it is not the inbuilt statement or not the inbuilt function. It is completely a new word which is known as the user defined function. And you know that while using the function we have to provide the round bracket, opening and closing round bracket, which indicate that this data will behave as a function. Okay, just we have declared the function here. Then by using this curly bracket we will open it. We can provide this bracket on the next line or we can provide it here. It doesn't affect the execution of the program. Then in next line you have to display specific message, therefore we have used the echo statement. Echo, then in double quote, this is user defined function. Due to this double quote and echo function, this data will get displayed as it is as a output. Okay, then we ended the curly bracket to close the function. Now here we have called that function, write message, and then provided the semicolon. Here in the comment section it is given that call the function. That means by using this type of structure we can call the provided function. Here we have just declared it, we have not called that function. Actual calling is done here. When this program will get executed and when our cursor will go here, it will not execute this part. It will go out of this, it will jump here, and when it will execute or when it will get the function name, then it will go here and execute these parts, this part. Okay, this is the structure of the user defined function, and due to this we will get the output as this is user defined function. It's simple one. Then advantages of user defined function. Why we have to use the user defined functions? First one is reusable code. That means you have to write the function only once and you can use it for 1,000 times in your program. Then less code repetition. You have to just provide few lines of the code. Then you can use that lines again and again within your program without repeating them. If you are not provided that specific lines within a function, then you have to write that multiple lines again and again when it is essential. But if you have included that 10 or 5 lines within the function, then you have to just call that function and it is not essential to provide the complete data or complete block of statements. Then third one, easy to understand. Using function in your program makes the code more readable and it is easy to understand. Due to function, program gets modular, and due to the modularity, it is very easy to know the exactly structure of the program. If there is any error, you can easily solve that error also. These are some of the advantages of user defined functions. Now let's see some more programs. Here PHP is declared. Then we have used the function as a greetings. Our function name is greetings with round bracket, opening and closing bracket. Then we have opened the function by using this curly opening bracket. Then statement is provided that echo good morning. Then we have ended the statement. Then again we used echo statement with the hello guys. Then provided the break. Then again we call the greeting function. Now see here, in this greetings function we have used G as a small letter. Here we have used G as a capital letter, and we know that function name is not case sensitive, therefore we can do this. Then again we have provided the break, that is the blank line. Then again displayed the message hello girls, and then again provided the break, and finally we again called the function greetings. Now here we have defined the greeting function only once but called it twice. Okay, we are not calling this function here, we are calling this function here and here only. Now when we execute this program, the output will be, first of all it will show the line hello guys, then good morning. Then on next line it will show the message that hello girls and then good morning. Now why our output will be like this? See here, first of all function declaration, it will not display anything initially. Our first line displayed will be this statement echo hello guys. Clear? Therefore our first line of output will be hello guys. Then we have provided break. Here we will get one blank line. Then we have called the function greetings. Now due to this function call, our cursor will go here and it will execute this statement and display the output on the next line as a good morning. Okay, then again it will come for the next statement, that is break. It will display one blank line. Again echo hello girls. This line will be get executed, it will display it. And again we have called greetings function, which will display good morning data on the next line. Got it? In this way we can declare the function only once and can use it multiple times. Now one more program known as the nested function. Nested function means function within other function. Here one function is declared, under that we have declared another function. Also here under this function we can again declare third function, under third we can declare fourth function. Such type of declaration is known as the nested function. That means one under another, under another, under another, like that. This concept is known as the nested function. Okay, here first of all we have declared the function 1. We have opened that function. Again we have declared function 2. We have opened that function and then provided the echo provided the output data with the echo statement as a good morning. Then we have ended initially function 2, and then this end is for the end of function 1. Remember that just like HTML, here जिथे आपण पहिल्यांदा ओपनिंग हा जो लास्टचा आहे, ज्याचा लास्टला आपण ओपनिंग केलेला आहे त्याचा क्लोजिंग पण लगेचच करायचा आहे. ज्याचं ओपनिंग अगोदर झालेलं आहे त्याचा क्लोजिंग सुद्धा लास्टला होईल. Then here we have just declared it, and here function call is given, that function 1 and function 2. Now due to this call it will go to the function 1. Okay, it will execute the function 2 and it will display the data good morning. Now here we have called function 2, but it already displayed the data good morning, therefore it will not display this data again. It will only we will get only one line of data as a good morning. Okay, we can perform this nested function for the various purposes. Depending on our required output, we can decide which type of function we have to use. Okay, this is all about the user defined function. In next lecture we will study about the parameters of the user defined functions and the return statement. Today's your exercise. In PHP, which are the different types of functions, and you have to provide the example of each type of function. Okay, we will stop here today.